I think I'd like to have a little bit more light in places here. Make this a little bit paler looking. Just to I'm trying to give a little more shape to it. To me, it still has very much the shape of a ball, or it did. I think it's rapidly getting better now. Yeah, that's helping. Definitely helping. Okay. As you can see, I've jumped ahead a little bit. I mixed a little bit of, I actually added to the palette a little bit of cadmium orange medium. And just a hint of that in with a good blob of cad yellow pale and a little bit of titanium white, and we ended up with a couple of these kind of warm oranges. I kind of like those. Just a few specks. And then also in here I used a almost straight quinacridone magenta and a bit of white, adding a little bit of cad yellow pale here and there. And I had a very straight line across here, and I thought I'd bring it down, a little more variety. Well, I may begin to ruin the painting, or at least the foreground right now, before your very eyes. But we'll see. I'm getting too cautious. Don't like that. I need to put some life back into things here. So, gotta risk something here. And we'll see what happens. I have an idea of what I want. That doesn't mean much. Doesn't mean it's going to turn out. But I'm going to try to keep indicating a swale. You know, mimicking a path. Maybe not a very well worn one, but something of that nature anyway. I don't want it too light because I want to frame in this area. I just don't want to indicate that something's going on. so it helps to lead the viewer into the distance. A little bit of green in there as well, actually. To make this foreground without allowing it to compete with everything else. I'm enjoying having this blue in here. That just makes the painting rich. That absolutely helps things a little. Introduce a little bit of raw umber here to gray things down a little bit, seeing as we're coming into the foreground. No, it's still too light. All right. That's kind of a bit open yet there. Close that off with a bit of dark paint. Okay. Well, in the next moments that I see you, I will excuse me. I'll be sobbing uncontrollably, or I'll be reasonably happy with the foreground. Well, I'm not going to break into tears, nor am I going to break into song, but I think we have what we need here. I'm really happy that I just sort of attacked it quickly. You needed a little bit of grooming, that's fine. I needed to marry this area to this area. I think that's worked. So much of this painting has almost degenerated from broader, stronger strokes into all these little chips and bits, which are okay in moderation in the right place, but I ended up having larger areas of those small strokes. Didn't like that, wanted the painting to be looser than it was going. I may still put the odd bigger stroke amongst this bush to bring back that notion of a rougher technique to try to match the technique to here and to here. I'm very happy that I did this though, because that's reintroduced flow to the painting. It's taken away this straight sort of almost indicated line that I was beginning to end up with here. So we'll put a few more strokes in the foreground and do those trees. The next time we talk, it's going to be so close to finished, it won't even be funny. Anyway, guys, we'll talk to you soon. Zoom out, yeah. Yeah, we'll talk to you soon. Thanks for watching. Have a good rest of the weekend. Bye. Actually, I'll just give you a quick head-on shot of how it's coming. It's much easier to see if I bring the camera square to the painting. There it is. So far, so good.